Good evening, my dark and lovely souls. My name is Lenny Graves. I am a tarot card reader. I am a magician. I am an astrologer. I am a psychic medium. I am a demonologist. I do a lot of fun and mystical things. And tonight, what I would like to do is the spirit of Asmodeus. I can't speak. I can do a lot of things, but speaking sometimes isn't one of them. But the spirit of Asmodeus is with us tonight, and he has a message for you. And I will be using these tarot cards to divine what that message is and hopefully set you on the right path. Hopefully it's good news. It's good news. Asmodeus is the demon of lust. So when he comes up, when I see signs of importance indicating that he might be about, that's usually love or kind of spicy thing going on, something like that in your relationship. So that's kind of a cool thing if you ask me, but let's find out. So the way I usually do this on a longer reading, and thank you for joining me, think about like and subscribing, please, if you don't mind. That makes my day. Is we're going to pull 5 cards and then maybe 3 more and see what's going on. What's the message from Azazel? Your first card is Page of Swords inverted. Second card is the Queen of Pentacles. Third card, Wheel of Fortune. Fourth card, the High Priestess. And of course, I'm going to explain what all of these mean. And then the Page of Cups. Let's go over them. First, Page of Swords inverted. Okay, so you're coming out of a thought process that didn't really serve you, my dark and lovely soul. It was keeping you from your more carnal self, your more pleasure-seeking self. You were being too altruistic. This is no good. This is no good. Queen of Pentacles is earthy energy, right? This is the queen who embraces the physical, the primordial. The Queen of Cups is about emotion, but this young lady is about fur coats and getting it on. Maybe not so much as the Queen of Wands, but she's still very physical, very sensual, right? Do you get me what I'm saying here? You are coming out of the intellectual into more of the physical, and this is divine. This is the Wheel of Fortune combined with the High Priestess. This is some really divine timing. You're meant to come into this energy, and you're about to have a wellspring of like sensual, erotic, just good times. Good times. If you're in a relationship, your relationship is going to level up. A relationship you don't like, you'll be moving out of it into a new one. If you're single right now, prepare to be unsingle, my dark and lovely soul, because that's really the energy that's happening here, is that you're about to come into this real sensual, I don't want to get banned from YouTube, but you get what's up, right? And Asmodeus, that's his job, right? He's the demon of lust. He is hanging out with you, letting you know this is the thing. I'm going to pull 3 cards over it, right? Let's see what else we got to know about. 3 cards. What else does Asmodeus want us to know? And I think that's pretty much it. It's like Marvin Gaye right now. It's like, let's get it on, right? 4 wands. Ooh. 9 of swords. And then the Chariot. I want you to indulge in your passion. Normally people don't make a bad choice in love, right? Like go for the bad boy or make a poor choice. You know, sometimes girls and guys, we make poor choices, but they seem like good choices at the time. Indulge that carnal nature, my dark and lovely soul. Don't listen to me, obviously. I'm the Wicked Wizard of the West. So I probably give kind of wicked advice, but that's the vibe. That's the energy that you have right now. Don't you worry about it. Might take you out of home or something like that, but no, Chariot, that's where you need to be. Because what Asmodeus wants you to do, and he's a demon, so take that with a grain of salt, but indulge that primal nature of yours. And you know what that does is, like, our being is made up of different elements, right? We have our own alchemy. And one of them is our sensual, our power, our fire, right? The tarot deck can be the energy of fire, right? Of wands. And when we indulge our sensual energy, you know, like in India with the Kundalini and stuff like that, there's so many different. When you indulge your passion, your sexual energy, I actually wrote a book, the Libra Erotica, because sex magic, can't say it, but I can do it. Sex magic is such an important, powerful tool in the magician's arsenal or the witch's arsenal. You can generate so much raw power through your sexual energy, through your passion, through that just indulging, that it's just woo. You'd be like Ric Flair, right? But I got this Asmodeus energy that maybe you've been a little bit in your head too much and not enough in your body, right? And so it's time to get out of your head and get into your body, get into your sensual, seductive ways, and you're gonna find new love. I'm pulling another card because I like pulling cards. It's my prerogative. It's my show. Justice. Justice is Queen of Swords. Okay, so yeah, I think you're gonna find like an air sign, definitely air sign energy, and like 9.5 weeks type energy. If you ever seen that movie, I'm Old with Mickey Rourke and Kim Basinger. That's maybe not the best way. You know what I'm talking about. It's dirty. It's dirty energy, right? It's not dirty. It's good energy, but it's very sensual. It's very dirty dancing type dirty, not bad dirty. Um, but that's there and it's overdue. I'm going to pull one more card because I can, because it's my show. 10 of Cups. This might seem like a bad idea at the time. Like it's like the relationship that everybody says like you shouldn't be in because it's not going to work, but it's going to work, right? I hit my microphone, man. It's good to let's get some smoke over there. Let's clear the. It's going to work. That's like Asmodeus is saying, be wicked. Sometimes you gotta be a little wicked indeed. And your tarot card reader, Lenny Graves, and Asmodeus, Prince of the realms of hell. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit off. The realms of I can't use words when spirits are about, my dark and lovely souls. I get a little bit tongue-tied if you watch my videos. That's the vibe that I get, is indulge in your primal nature. Go out on the prowl, make a bad decision, have a fun night. You know what I mean? It's going to lead you to something. Don't worry about it. And I tell people that, especially because in the Kali Yuga right now, it's more advice. It's more rebel to be chaste, right, than to be what the opposite of such. So I usually try to tell people to be, more reserved as a rule, because I think that's a more spiritual thing. But right now there's a time, there's this, for everything turned, there's a season, right? Now it's a season for Marvin Gaye, for just really, that's what it's about. That's what Asmodeus wants you to do, and that's the energy that wants you to do. Now, maybe you don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever you're interested in right now. Are you going to find one because Asmodeus is super cool? Like that, frick, yeah, 6 pentacles. You can find like 6 of them. You get like six boyfriends or 6 girlfriends or 6 whatever friends you want to have with the star right after it. Can I catch your card? Of course I can. Good stuff, my dark and lovely souls. Good stuff. I mean, there's not a lot to this reading. It's just good energy. It's like, get out there and be a player. Get out there and be a player. That's it. The t-shirt made player, right? Pull down my thing. Get my book. Like, you guys ever watch Saturday Night Live? No, that's a comedy show, Saturday Night Fever. Don't listen to me when the spirits are about. I can't use words, but thoughts good. But Saturday Night Fever, was that it? With the one with the song with the Bee Gees? And the disco and John Travolta, but that he's strutting, and you can tell by the way he uses his walk. That song, go out there and strut, my dark and lovely soul. Go out and get that Saturday Night Live fever. Why do I keep saying Saturday Night Live? I'm losing my mind. Get that Saturday Night fever. Get a white suit with a black shirt. That would just random, but no, seriously. I'm just talking now. This is a really kind of to the point reading. I was hoping to be a little bit longer, but it doesn't need to be. That's just the energy that's about. Asmodeus is giving you a really strong direction to get out there and pursue your sensuality. This is going to bring you to wishes and happiness and all kinds of stuff. Make a poor decision. Get out there. Go for the bad boy. Go for the bad boy. Go for the naughty girl. Sometimes it's fun to be bad, right? Sometimes it's fun to be naughty. And don't second guess it. Don't worry about it, because it's just going to lead you a whole bunch of good stuff. Okay. So that's what I got, my dark and lovely soul. If you do not mind, especially on YouTube and Instagram are our fronts right now. But on YouTube and TikTok, I am the Lenny Graves. Please think about liking this video and subscribing. That helps my channel a bunch. You would be the best. And then you can also find me on Facebook at Dysfunctional Enlightenment, and also on Instagram. And I'm really trying to grow on Instagram and YouTube, so you guys would be the best if you think about subscribing. It helps the channel for absolutely free. Now that is done, also, if you like the way I read cards, I do personal readings, right? This is a long commercial at the end. You can find that at www.dlennygraves, oddly enough. And I got voodoo, I got hoodoo, I got things I ain't even tried. Do spells, books, magic, tarot card readings, tea time, whatever. Just check it out. It's cool. It's got cool pictures. Anyway, my dark and lovely souls, I'm going to go like this. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and having your cards done and hearing your message from our Dark Lord. It is one to just get out there and be a player. Have the best night. I'm going to